So in this video I'm going to explain you all on how to color correct. So basically how to edit your photos on Lightroom mobile app. So if you look at this photo, since it's taken against the sunset, there's no detail in the shadow. So let me increase the exposure and bring down the highlights and increase the shadows. Since the exposure is too much, let me reduce it a bit and play around with shadows and contrast. And again, when it comes to editing the photos, there's no such thing as you should do it only like this. Say for example, there's no such exact values to be inputted. You just have to play around with what you have and get the final product as how it's there in your head. So basically, when you take a photo, when you look at the raw photo, you get a clear idea on how this photo can turn out to be, and with that imagination on your head, you start playing around the light, contrast, colors, shadows and everything. Now let me increase the temperature to a bit warmth and make it a bit vibrant, and also play with the colors. So basically how I want this image to look like is, since the image is so flat, I want it to look like a photo that's taken in a golden hour, like in a good sunset where the sky looks more pinkish and there's enough details to be looked at. So I'm playing around the colors. You can always make the colors look like how we want it to be. You can make the greens look a bit more teal, or the blues more into a sky blue or green. You can always play around as per your taste. So this is a color mix. There's another tool called color grading, where you get 3 color wheels, basically the shadows, midtones and the highlights. So when you play around with the shadows, you get to change the color of the shadows, and when I play around with the highlights, as I told, I want it to look like more of a sunset vibe. I'm pulling the highlights more towards the pink so that it looks like a photo that's taken in a good sunset. As I told you, in these 3 colors, if you play around the shadows, you will change the colors of the shadows only. If you play around the midtones, you will change the colors only in the midtones, and if you play around the highlights, you will change the colors only on the highlights. And you can always balance these two. If you think you have pulled the highlights to the extreme, you can always balance it. And when it comes to the effects panel, you can bring out the texture, clarity, and you can dehaze the photo and put some vignette to get some character out of the photo. And again, you should always play around the tool, and only then you'll get to know how the photo is going to look. If you're not playing around the tool, you will not get the idea on how the photo is going to look. So that's the before and after. So I want a bit more detail on his face, so I'm increasing the shadows to the maximum, and by increasing that, I have increased the brightness also. So I have to play around the contrast again, and I think I should get back to the texture panel and increase the vignetting a bit more. just like that. And again, it's very simple, guys. The way you edit is not going to change drastically based on the different images that you're going to edit. It's what I'm doing right here, playing with all these tools. You're going to play with all these tools no matter which photo you choose to edit. The only thing is that these values are going to change. In this photo, there was not much detail in the shadow, so I've increased the shadows and the exposure. So if you've taken a good photo that's in a good daylight condition, so you're not going to be increasing the shadows or the exposure a bit. So you'll be playing accordingly on how the photo you want it to be, how you want the photo to be. And I'm exporting it. So that's it for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching. Ciao.